Okay, so let's start. So this method is fun. It's very good method, and there are some points that you need to remember before we start solving here. So first point is this: questions of type Tn is equal to A Tn by B plus some expression. Okay, this expression can be 1 also, this expression can be 2 also, this can be n square also. Okay, this can be anything. This can be 1, this can be 2, this can be c, this can be n square, this can be n log n, anything it can be. So normally we solve questions of this type using recursion tree method. Okay, and since it is a tree, so we are always interested in the last level or depth of the tree. So always remember, we represent depth k is equal to log b base n. This is the formula you have to remember. Depth k is equal to log b base n. So you can make a note of it. First thing. Second thing, we are also interested in the amount of work done at the last level. At the depth, what is the amount of work done? So now there are two variations of this method. Suppose we create a tree. Obviously, we are going to create a tree because it is a tree method like this. Okay. And at the last, we'll have input size 1. So we'll calculate what is the amount of work done at this level. Suppose it is n. What is the amount of work done at this level? Suppose it is 2n. What is the amount of work done at this level? Suppose it is 3n. So one is this. Other variation is here amount work done is n, here also n, here also n, and so on. So one variation says that amount work done at every level is different. Amount work done at every level is different. And other type of question says that amount done at every level is same. It depends upon the expression that is given to you. It depends upon this, the expression and the recurrence relation that is given to you. Is this clear? So there are two type of problems that we are going to solve here. In one case, amount of work done at every level is same. So it's simple. What we'll do? Total number of level is k. Amount work done n. So complexity will be order of nk. So whatever be the value of k in terms of n, we'll calculate. In this case, we get a series as we get in substitution method. So we'll have n plus 2n plus 3n, okay, plus. Now here, what is the amount of work done at the last level? So in this case, in this particular case, amount of work done at last level is represented by amount of work done at k or last level is equal to a to the power log b base n, and it can be written as n to the power log b base a. So remember this also. Always remember this. In case amount of work done is different at every level, then what is the amount of work done at last level? Amount of work done at last level is n to the power log a b base a, or a to the power log b base n, where a is this quantity, b is this quantity. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear to everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll take an example and then I will explain you in more detail. So simple example, first we are taking Tn is equal to 2t n by 2 plus c. Now c means constant time. Here 1 can be given, 2 can be given, 3, 4, any numeric value, or c. It means constant time. Now what does this mean? What does this equation mean? This equation means that after doing c amount of work, this input size is split into two halves, because 2 is written here. and this is n by 2. Suppose it would be n by 4. So we will say that input side is splitted in n by 4 size of 2. So 2n by 4 size. But right now we are having n by 2. So it means that we have divided this problem into two problems, and every problem has size n by 2. Is it clear? So after C amount of work, Tn is divided into two problems. Why two problems? Because 2 is written here. If 3 was written here, we will say 3 problems. 2 problems of size n by 2. Is this clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So at every step, each problem will be divided into two problems. So now see how we'll make the tree. So first we have problem size of n. Okay. And for this problem size, we did C amount of work. Amount of work done per level. Okay. So from here we are starting. So we have problem of size n, and we divided this problem into n by 2 size by doing C amount of work. Again, we'll do C amount of work here and C amount of work here. Why? Because it is constant. So again, we'll get two problems of size n by 4. Here also we'll get two problems of size n by 4. Okay. Again, we'll divide these two problems after doing C amount of work. Here also C amount of work. Here also C amount of work. Here also C amount of work. So here we'll get n by 8. N by 8. Tn by 8. Tn by 8. Similarly here Tn by 8. Tn by 8. Tn by 8. Tn by 8. And this will terminate when we'll get input size of 1. When we'll get input size of 1. So here amount done was C. Here amount done is C plus C is equal to 2C. Here amount done is C plus C plus C plus C is equal to 4C. Okay. So we are getting in terms of 2. Now suppose this is level K. Suppose this is level K. So here we'll have 2 to power Kc. Why? Because it is 2 to power 0c, this is 2 to power 1c, this is 2 to power 2c. So at level 0 we have 2 to power c, at level 1 we have 2 to power 2, at level 2 we have 2 to power 2. So if we assume depth as k, so at level k we'll have 2 to power k into c. So this is the amount work done here. Okay. Now we have to calculate the total amount of work done. So I think till now it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we have to calculate total amount of work done. So total amount of work done is Tn is equal to 2c, 2 to power 0c, will write 2 to power 1c plus 2 to power kc. So now c is common. We got 2 to power 0 plus 2 to power 1 plus 2 to power k. Now what is the value of k? I already told you k is equal to log n base 2. Why? Because value of b is 2. Okay, so from formula, which formula we have applied? We have applied k is equal to log n base b. So value of b is 2, so log n base 2. So we'll put here 2 to power 0 plus 2 to power 1, 2 to power log 2 base n. Okay, so this is again a geometric progression. So c is equal to 1, 2 to power log n base 2 minus 1 upon 2 minus 1. So if you calculate it, what you will get? N minus 1. Therefore, time complexity is order of n. Is this clear? Class, any confusion?
No, sir.
Okay. So note down this quickly. Then we'll move to the next one. And always remember, you will get the same answer of a question whether you are solving with substitution or recursion or master method. So from substitution also we have split 2 to power n by 2 plus 1. So we have get the same answer. So from recursion also you will get the same answer. From master method also you will get the same answer. Master method we will discuss on Saturday. I will take extra class. Done?
Yes, sir.
We'll move to next question. Okay. Now again it means that after doing an amount of work, we are dividing this problem into two parts. That is n by 2, n by 2. So we'll simply write like this: amount of work done per level. So this is n, and we have done n amount of work. We got two sub problems. Okay. Now since size was n, so we did n amount of work. Size is n by 2, so we'll do n by 2 amount of work. So here also n by 2 amount of work, here also n by 2 amount of work. So we got two sub problems. Okay, so it basically means we are doing amount of work equal to size. Here also n, here also n. So remember this. Again, here size is n by 4, we'll do n by 4 amount of work. So here we'll get Tn by 8. Here we'll get Tn by 8. Again n by 4 amount of work. Tn by 8. Tn by 8. Again here also n by 4 amount of work. Tn by 8. Tn by 8. Here also n by 4 amount of work. So this will continue till we are getting T1. Okay. So amount of work done at this level is n. Here see n by 2 plus n by 2 again n. Here see n by 4 plus n by 4 plus n by 4 plus n by 4 again n. Okay. So at every level we are doing n amount of work. So total work done so since at every level an amount of work is done and total level, what is the value of k? What is the value of k?
n log.
So log n base 2. Always remember this is b. Simple, you have to write log n base b. Okay. So total number of levels are this. At every level we are doing this amount of work. Therefore, Tn is less than equal to order of n log n base 2. Okay. So total work done is what? N into k. So k is log n. So total order of n log n base 2. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Note down. Done?
Yes, sir.
So now sometime, we get a question where expanding levels is not possible. So see the question, this question. So where expanding levels is not possible. Why? Because see, every branch will expand into 8. So first we'll expand into 8, then we'll expand into, each branch into 8. So let's see how to do this. So we have Tn size doing n square amount of work. We'll get 8 branches. 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 of we are getting. Okay. So what we are getting? 8 Tn by 2. So n by 4. We are getting here size Tn by 2, Tn by 2. Here also Tn by 2. So 8 sub problems of size n by 2 I am getting. The 8 sub problems of size n by 2. Mute your speakers. 8 sub problems of size n by 2 I am getting. So here it was n, we did n square of amount of work. Here it is n by 2, we'll do n by 2 whole square amount of work. So after doing n square by 4 amount of work, again I will get 8 sub problems. Okay. Here again n square upon 4 amount of work, I am going to get 8 sub problems and so on. Okay. So here also after doing n square by 4 amount of work, I will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sub problems. Here also n square by 4 amount of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sub problems. Here also n square upon 4 amount of work 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sub problems. Here also n square 4 amount of work 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 We also, after doing n square by 4 amount of work, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here also n by square by 4 amount of work, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So for every Tn by 2, we will get 8 subproblems. Now here subproblem size will be what? Tn upon 4. So for every subproblem, we will do n square upon 16 amount of work. N square upon 16 amount of work. So we will have 8 subproblem of size Tn by 4 and n square is there. So n square upon 16 amount of work. So how to write it? Here we are getting n square work. Here we are doing count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 times. So 8 n square by 4. Here we have 16 n square for 1. So 8. Okay. So 16 n square by 16. So 8 n square. Here we are getting 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 8 n square here. 8 n square here and 8 n square here. So 8 n square upon 16 we are getting 8 times. So what is there? 64 n square upon 16. See this once again. So here input size was n by 2 and work done was n square by 4. So 8 times we have done this work. So 8 n square. Here for one branch, if I expand this, expand this doing n square by 4. So first branch will give me n by 4. Second will again give me n by 4. Third will again give me n by 4. Fourth, n by 4. Fifth, n by 4. Sixth, n by 4. Seventh, n by 4. And eighth, n by 4. So here for this problem, I am going to do n square by 16 amount of work if I take a square of this. This also n square upon 16. This square upon n square upon 16. This also n square upon 16. N square upon 16. N square upon 16. N square upon 16. And here also n square upon 16. If we count it, we get 8n square upon 16. So 8n square upon 16 total work for one tree. Similarly, here also 8n square upon 16. Okay. Similarly, here also 8n square upon 16. 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 And here also 8n square upon 16. So total, if you count, we get 64n square upon 16. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we got a pattern. We got a series. So this is going to terminate for T1 when input size become 1. Okay. So if we check this out, so this implies n square, this implies 2n square, this implies 4n square. So again at level k, we have 2 to power k n square. See how at level 0 we have 2 to power 0 n square. At level 1 we have 2 to power 1 n square. At level 2 we have 2 to power 2 n square. Similarly at level k we have 2 to power k n square. This is the amount of work done. Okay. And value of k, again b value is 2. So log n base 2. Clear till here? Okay. So now we'll get a series. We'll make here Tn is equal to n square plus 2n square plus 2 to the power k n square. So take n square common, we get a geometric progression 2 to power 0, 2 to power 1 up to 2 to power k. Okay. So k value is log n. So we have n square, and solving geometry progression, first term is 1. It is 2 to the power log n. K value is log n minus 1 upon 2 to the power 2 minus 1. So it will be n square into n minus 1. So complexity is order of n cube. Clear? Class?
Yes, sir.
Clear to everyone? Only one student is responding. Kasis?
Yes, sir.
Satyam? Satyam Rastogi?
Yes, sir.
Samriddhi? Shruti?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So note it down quickly. So I will tell you one more question, which is of different type. And then I will give you some questions to solve. And remember one thing, always, see, we always write less than equal to order of n cube. We never write equal to order of n cube. So this is very important concept. This I will explain in the next question. So always remember this thing, less than equal to order of n cube. Then,
Yes, sir.
okay. So let's move to next question. Okay. So again, C is a constant, so we have nothing to do with C. So do not get confused when you see such type of questions. C represent constant in algorithm analysis. So this question is equivalent to 3Tn by 4 plus N. Okay. So initially we have Tn size, and after doing n square amount of work, we are getting 3 sub problems of size n by 4. So here we'll do n square upon 16 amount of work. Here again, and here we get 3 sub problems of size Tn by 16. Here also. And here also. For this sub problem, I will do n square upon 256 amount of work. Similarly here, and this will terminate when input size will be 1. Okay. So work done here is n square. Here we have 3n square upon 16. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. N square upon 256. So this can be written as 3 to the power 0 n square upon 16 to the power 0. This is 3 to the power 1 n square upon 16 to the power 1. This is 3 to the power 2 n square upon 16 to the power 2. Similarly, at kth level, we have 3 to the power k n square upon 16 to the power k. I hope this is clear, class.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we have series here. Tn is equal to, so we take n square common and we have 1, or we can write 3 to the power 0 upon 16 to the power 0 plus 3 to the power 1 upon 16 to the power 1 plus 3 to the power, this is 1. 3 to the power k upon 16 to the power k. Okay, this can be written as n square 3 upon 16 to the power 0 plus 3 upon 16 to the power 1 plus 3 upon 16 to the power k. And what is the value of k? K is equal to log n base what? Now, log n base k is equal to what? Log n base
2.
What is the value of b? See in the question. What is the value of b?
4.
4.
Yeah. So
4.
log n base 4. Value of k is what? Log n base 4.
4.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now if we evaluate it, we have n square and this is geometric progression. So we start from I is equal to 0. I is equal to 0 and we go till log n base 4. 3 upon 16 to the power I. Okay. Now, the very important, what we do in this case. Always remember, when in geometric progression, r is less than 1. So here 3 by 16 is obviously less than 1. Is it clear? R is what? R is ratio. So 3 by 16 का power ले रहे हैं. So here 3 by 16 is what? Less than 1. So whenever ratio is less than 1, what we do, we modify this. This as n square sigma I is equal to 0 to infinite. Log n base 4 tends to infinite. 3 upon 16 I for every value. Okay, and sum of infinite terms is n square 1 upon 1 minus r. 1 upon 1 minus 3 upon 16, that is equal to order of n square. Got my point? Whenever r less than 1, what you have to do? You have to apply this. I to 1 infinite or 0 to 1 infinite, whatever is there. And formula for this is 1 upon 1 minus r simply. So here, since 3 by 16 is I, so it doesn't matter whether it goes to log n by 4 or whether it goes to infinity. So since infinity is greater than log n by 4, we can always write infinite here. And we'll expand it like this. So this is the time complexity. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I am giving you one problem. Okay, try to solve it. Because I have already solved. Which problem to give you people? Okay, one more question, one more different type of question comes here. First, I will discuss that. Then you can practice it on your own. I will, hopefully today I will upload the practice sheet and notes. So let's see. See this question. So Tn is equal to Tn by 3 and again T2n by 3. And before solving this question, one thing I will like to tell you, in some questions you will get like this. In some questions you will get like this also. Okay, like this, or maybe you can get like this also, 2t ceiling of n by 4. So these are only for confusion. This floor and ceiling, that doesn't mean anything. This is only for your confusion. So ignore these things. Okay. So this question.
What is the
Yeah, what are you asking? Voice is not
what
clear.
is the last term?
This is ceiling of n by 4. Ceiling of n by 4. So floor ceiling symbols are for confusion only. So this is equivalent to 2tn by 16 and this is equivalent to 2tn by 4. Okay. So now we are coming to this one. So obviously if we make a tree here, so one branch will have Tn by 3, one branch will have 2Tn by 3, 2T2n by 3. Okay. So since we are interested in always order of O, that is worst case. Okay. So we'll care about the longest path. We'll care about the longest path from root to leaf. Longest path from root to leaf. So this can also be written as okay. Is this okay? We can write it as n upon 3 by 2.
Yes, sir.
So longest path from which I will get, from here or from here? if I divide n by 4 and if I divide n by 2, which will give me the maximum number of subproblems?
N by 2.
N by 2. So longest path will take from this. So we'll consider this only. Okay. So let's see. So again, the procedure is same. After doing n amount of work, I got two subproblems, one of size Tn by 3 and one of size T2n by 3. Now, since we are doing n amount of work, so here n, here n by 3, so here I will do n by 3 amount of work. So after doing n by 3 amount of work, one problem I will get Tn by 9 and other problem I will get 2n upon 9. Similarly here, one problem I will get 2n upon 9 and one problem I will get 4n upon 9. Okay. So here I will do n by 9 amount of work. Here I will do 2n upon 9 amount of work. Here again I will do 2n upon 9 amount of work. Here I will do 4n upon 9 amount of work. Okay. So if I calculate it, here I was doing 2n upon 3 amount of work. So here I have done n amount of work. Here I have done again an amount of work. Here if you see 1n, 2n, 3n, 3n and 2n, 5n and 4n, 9 upon 9. So again I am doing n amount of work. So at every level I am doing n amount of work. Now this will terminate. Why I made like this? Because this will give me more branches. This will terminate when this will become 1. So what is the value of k? Value of k, if the expression is a t n by b, then value of k is log n base b. So in this case, value of b is 3 by 2. So this is the value of k. Getting my point? So taking longest path and considering T2n by 3, depth k is equal to log of n base 3 by 2. So since work done at each level is n, therefore total work done Tn is less than equal to n into k, that is less than equal to n into order of log 3 base 2. Clear? Class?
Yes.
So this was a new type of problem where we get two subproblems of different size. Previously, whatever examples we have done, we get two subproblems of same size. Here we are getting two subproblems of different size. So I hope recursion tree is quite clear now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So on Friday, your assignment is there. Syllabus is this particular recursion tree. And for CT, I'll be explaining you counting sort, which is new sorting algorithm. I will advise you all in Saturday and Sunday, 2 days are your holiday. So go through insertion sort, quick sort and merge sort and heap sort, because all 4 will be part of your CT. I will try to cover up each sorting algorithm as a revision, but in case I do not get time or we do not get a class, so since I have taught all these algorithms in detail with complexity analysis in DS to you all, so I'm expecting that at least you can revise it. Will you do it?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
yes, sir.
quick sort, merge sort, heap sort and insertion sort. You can revise, and Monday you can ask me whatever is the problem. If you will say I will revise one algorithm again, there is no problem. Okay, but at least try by yourself. So videos of the algorithms are also there on YouTube. I have uploaded, and notes. I hope you all have notes also, so no problem. Okay, fine.
Thank you.
So I'm ending the meeting now. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Just wait, sir. You could please tell what is the difference between these two. Roll number 20. Who is roll number 20? Roll number 20 was asking something in the chat box. But right now, I think he's not here. Okay, you can leave the meeting. Fine.
Okay, sir.